if I am picked, I will definitely do my best to learn as much as I can.
And I want to get to the top, and I want to be the best. There's no way I could play another game like I do Starcraft.
Choi Sung-hun, also known as Polt, and Kim Dong-hwan, also known as Violet, live here in the CSN training house in the suburbs of Atlanta, Georgia, on the outskirts of Koreatown. Considered to be professional athletes by the United States government, both hold strong resumes of tournament victories and the hearts of fans around the world. Over the course of Season 1 of CSN Training Camp, Violet and Polt will be coaching, guiding, and interacting with 10 individuals from the StarCraft II community to help them become the best players they can be. That's where the CSN crew comes in. Andrew, owner of CSN and also Polt and Violet's manager, Winter, a StarCraft II streamer on Twitch, and Axeltoss, a professional StarCraft II play-by-play commentator. These three will go through all the applications and present the top 15 potential candidates for each team to Polt and Violet. From there, it's up to the players to choose who they want as students. These students will face off against each other and over the course of the season be eliminated until only one student from each team remains. In the end, the finalists from each team will battle it out to determine which student, coach, and team will be crowned champion. But before we get to all that, here's what you need to know about StarCraft II.
From the outside looking in, StarCraft II can seem fairly intimidating to the inexperienced viewer.
There are a lot of things moving around, the commentators speak really fast, everything seems to be very intense. The good news is, the basics are not too difficult to understand. It's when the masterminds get their hands on the tools that the game evolves into something incredibly complicated and resoundingly beautiful.
Polt is going to do it, Nate. I think it's safe. Oh my God,
Polt,
that's stop it, you!
StarCraft on the competitive level is a 1 versus 1 real-time strategy game. If you lose, there is no one to blame but yourself. This makes the game sometimes frustrating to play, but also incredibly rewarding as you adjust to mistakes and find yourself improving. Players of all skill levels from bronze to grandmaster, innocent noob to seasoned professional are granted the same exact pieces as they begin a multiplayer 1 versus 1 game, a group of workers, and a worker production facility. General strategy revolves around increasing your worker count to gain additional income while creating infrastructure and an army with the resources you obtain, with the knowledge that your opponent is doing the exact same thing somewhere else on the map, with your demise in mind. From the very beginning, every decision made by each player will directly affect the flow of the game and eventual conclusion. It's these decisions and timely executions that separate talented, quick, and crafty players from the rest of the field. In full Pokemon style, there are 3 races to choose from before you jump into the StarCraft battlefield: the Terran, the Protoss, and the Zerg. Each race has special attributes and provides a vastly different palette of tools, which brings a remarkable amount of diversity to each game that is played and allows players to explore a seemingly infinite amount of playstyles and strategies. Professional players exert full-time work hours into practicing, watching replays, receiving advice, number crunching, developing strategy, and much more, with the goal in mind of becoming champion at competitions around the world, with the ultimate peak as being considered the best player in StarCraft. All of these elements combined have produced a furious frenzy of energy, attention, and hype, revolving around a vast player base, passionate community, and highly competitive game. It's safe to say StarCraft has led the surge of competitive gaming to a global scale, and will always be considered one of the most respected competitive video game titles to have ever existed.
Here at CSN Training Camp, we are confident you will gain the edge you need in the Zerg and Terran mediums as we follow the stories of and receive the guidance from two of the best players in the world, Polt and Violet.
My name is Sung-Hoon Choi from South Korea. Now I'm playing Starcraft 2 as a full-time professional gamer.
So my name is Dong-Hwan Kim, the South Korean name, and my game name is Violet. I'm playing Starcraft 2 and I play for Zerg.
Well, I just regular student, regular kid. Just like to play with my friends, like to hang out with my friends, and didn't really like to study things like that. Because my parents were worried about me, I couldn't stay outside till late. I think it's pretty much same with other kids. But if I had to say anything special, when I was going to elementary school, I moved like 2 or 3 times. I mean, when I was like 2nd grade and like 4th grade and maybe 6th, I don't really remember. But since I had to move like that many times, every time I moved, I learned each things. I mean, first, you know, the Go game. There's a game which name is Go. I learned it when I was like 8 or 9, and I was doing it for a year, and I had to move to other city and learn the swimming. And after move, I learned taekwondo, things like that. It's going on, and maybe the last one's piano, something like that. So I could have many chance to experience many things, and I could figure out what I liked more and what I liked less.
My earlier memory is that's it, because I started playing game when I really young, because I started with the fighting games like when I like 7. I don't know if you guys know about that, but Street of Fighters, like, is from Japan, I think, the fight game, 1v1. And I started game in my life, and I get really interested about it, because I control one unit, and he follow my order, and I can fight with them, and I can beat. If I beat, you know, the action, the feel, that make me really impressive. And after the first I tried, well, I lose, but when I lose, you wanna try until you win. So I tried it, and I spent like $10. But 10 years old, $10 really big money. But my grandpa loved me, so he gave me $10. So, and I spent about the fight games, and how I get better, and how I really get in deep in the game. So I play a lot, and I finally I get #1 place in my area. That's how I get into games.
I really like to achieve some things, achieve my goal. But maybe I think most boys like to do something he's doing well. So I wanted to do something I do well, keep doing it again and again, but I didn't really like to do something I don't do well.
I started game with the fighter games, and my interesting only is game. And I'm a student, but I'm really not friend with the study. So I just, after done school, I go like, the cafe or, some game shop, like GameStop place every time. And I play just game. Then actually that's my only memory, I think. Because I never hang out with my friends. I mean, I did when I like birthday or his birthday, and but most time I spend with the game. That's why I'm here. That's how I get my job.
And actually there was not many games, but actually there was some games, but when I was really young there was not even a computer, just had something like Game Boy things, that's all, so it didn't matter at all.
I don't know if other country have it, but it's like little machine, and you sit sit and eat the like joystick game. And I mean, when I just walked past there, and a lot of people are just sitting, little kid is sitting here like playing like that. And I was like, look at that, and that's interesting. And so, but I kind of shy guy when I young, so I like kind of afraid to try it. And when was nobody there, I go there and like only I go there and play alone. And I play even like computer, I lost, so I feel like really bad. That's why I just try more game. So my first opponent was just computer. But when I just play over like 20 games, one of the random guys come and just like join my game and we fight each other. And he was a really higher skill actually. So after I lose, I didn't ask, but he trying to teach me, oh, you shouldn't do like that. And he teach me some skill. So I trying to use, and we get really friend after that. And we like every like 4 p.m. we met there and playing game and go eat some snack. And like we was a lot of French fries. So it was really cheap when I young. So we buy some French fries and we just stay on the top of the machine and we're playing and playing, and we spend like whole day like that. That was my first master in my life, I think. My game master, I mean.
As far as I know, the first time I played the game is like the things like the Game Boy, just played because my father bought it for me for like something present or something like that, and it was my first experience. I just played it, but I don't know what I felt at the time. I didn't really know about the game or things like that. It was really new to most people at the time, so I just played it. And then the time I'm getting older, I have one older brother. He drove me to the gaming things. Well, like I didn't have any idea about how to use computer. I didn't even know how to boot it. So he taught me a lot of things, how to boot it and how to play it, like Starcraft. It was all English at the time, so I didn't know anything about that. So he helped me a lot.
Hundreds of applications were submitted, but unfortunately Polt and Violet are a little busy right now training for Red Bull Battlegrounds. That's where the CSN crew comes in. These three spent hours whittling down the hundreds of applications to just 15 for each team.
Hello everyone, and go Violet! My name is Rasmus Lind, and I'm 21 years old. My goal with Starcraft 2 is to become a professional gamer like Violet. I think it would be a dream come true to be taught by him.
Annyeonghaseyo. Hello, my name is Bryson Leach, in game The Operator. I will work harder than anybody else to achieve my dreams.
Yeah, I'm looking for someone that's gonna get my attention, and not only get my attention, but hold my attention.
And really engage.
And really engage us
with the answers.
I mean, all of these contestants we have are all qualified in terms of the skill level if they've made it to this point so far. So
these are the best of the best we're trying to decide here.
Hi, my name is Timo Tavares Regent, and this is my application for the CSN training camp. I don't know, it'd just be a really big thing for me.
I've been waiting for an opportunity like this, so thank you for putting training camp together. I don't have the intention of going pro. However, I would like to foster my local scene. By competing in training camp, I hope to inspire local talent and use what I learned on the show to assemble an amateur team.
Hi guys, my name is Bradley Langford, and my in-game name is Cyfox. One of my favorite StarCraft 2 moments is in December of 2013 at the Red Bull Battlegrounds, Scarlet vs. Bomber, when she had burrowed banelings across the map, and Bomber walked his Marines into the banelings twice, and they just got obliterated. It was one of those moments of just, as a Zerg player myself, just like, yes, because, like, you know, you don't get to do that very often, and when it works not once but twice, it's, you know, an amazing, amazing moment. My goal with StarCraft 2 is that, you know, I want to get up and I want to get to the top, and I want to be the best. And I know that because I don't have all the experience that most of the pro players do now, I know I'm very, very behind. And even if I couldn't become a pro player, I would like to just stay in the scene and, you know, be part of the community, because I think the StarCraft community is one of the best. There's no way I could play another game like I do StarCraft.
Alright. I like Bradley. You like this guy? He's grown on me. I've seen the application a few times now, and he seems just so genuine.
Yeah, he does, doesn't he?
I really do think he means all that. So, he's of the caliber we're looking for. Yeah, I think he would be a good candidate.
Seriously,
he's going to work really hard.
Evan, what do you think?
I'm gonna have to go with that too. Yeah, that's very true. He seems very genuine.
Yeah, I agree too.
He's personable.
You know, Bradley, we've seen your video a few times now, and every time we're kind of on the fence with you, man. But somehow you find
It's
a way.
that last bit. It's that last bit. Where he's looking at us.
On that home stretch, man, you nailed it.
Because he said the idea was awesome.
Yeah.
And if you
His
compliment
face kind of lit up.
Well, it's not only that. Everything he said actually felt like he meant it. So
good. All right.
Bradley.
Congrats, Bradley.
Violet will see your video. Congratulations.
Yeah, next round.
Hi, my name is John George, and I play Terran as Prime Mind on StarCraft 2. My favorite StarCraft 2 moment was on the eve of the Season 1 ladder lock of Wings of Liberty. It was about 20 minutes into a TVT against the Masters player when the notification came up that BattleNet was shutting down in 15 minutes. It didn't look like it would be decided soon, so I begged this guy to let me have this win. I knew it was my promotion game. I could just feel it. He didn't respond, and then the notification popped up. BattleNet will shut down in 5 minutes. 3 minutes later, I finally got the perfect army position with my siege tanks, and destroyed his army. He GG's, and I am promoted to Masters. They say that hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. And even though I'm not extremely talented, if I'm picked for Team Polt, I pledge to be the hardest worker on the team.
To know from me.
Why?
No, this is one of those things where it's like...
I want to hear what he says.
I know what he's thinking.
It was very structured. Like, it might not be bad for coaching. I mean, he's obviously committed and he's obviously hardworking. I don't feel like if they're working together as a team, like it's actually going to be part of a team effort there too. Like
that's why I'm picking him.
That's why you're picking him.
Yeah,
because like a director.
He said he's going to be the hardest worker.
It's down to me again.
Yeah, if Polt tells him, like, you're going to practice this specific build and I want you to be the best at it we can before our next round match, I believe that guy would do that. I think he would. I think he's a...
I think there's a next level flair I'm looking for in these videos at this point.
Did you just say that?
Huh?
Next level flair.
Right. That I'm looking for in these videos. Where it's where you stand up and you're like, Polt, this is why you should choose me right now.
You don't need to stand
up.
up.
I'm just trying to give an example of the flair so you understand.
Yeah. Right? I know how much you like the standing up thing.
That's what I'm kind of looking for. And in that, he was reading it the whole time. He was very stationary, very robot-y. And compared to the other applicants we've seen and the other applicants we're going to see, I
didn't feel like he had a personality.
I don't think he's going to be in the top 15. So I'm going to say no.
Hi Vi, hi Polt. My name's Ashley. I'm 21 and my race in Starcraft is Zerg. My first game was, as much as I'd liked it to be Starcraft Brood War, it wasn't. Back then I used to have kind of a mental block for strategies, as in I was too young to understand them. So I dwelled to the first person shooter genre, I started out with Aliens vs Predator, and then I went to
Go to a meaty question. Anything? Skip for a little bit. Sure.
In all seriousness, I'm ambitious. I'm dedicated. I'm not a bad manner, and I'm willing to put the time in and not waste people's time.
Evan, what do you think?
I'm gonna say no. I mean, he's obviously thought through the questions. I like that. I like that he's really going in depth about it, but maybe a little bit too much depth for the kind of energy of the application, I guess you could say. So, where are you at with this?
If we're like what I imagine the top 15 quality to be, I don't necessarily see this video in that top 15. So I'm gonna say no.
Okay, so Ashley, your journey ends here.
Next
Thanks for
time.
applying.
Hi, my name is Ryan Hamder. I'm known as Dista. I'm 15 years old and I'm a Terran player. I'm from the UK, and this is my application to join Team Polt.
Man, that was neat.
If you mention Micro, back in the day, back in Wings of Liberty when I first started, I was in Bronze. There was this one Terran player named Marine King Prime. He played against a Zerg player called Kyrix, who was on Team Zenith at the time. The Marine splitting in this game on Shakura's plateau was insane. Marine splitting was known, but it wasn't explored, and Marine King was like a pioneer of it. And Polt is amazing, and King of USA and stuff, and he is definitely one of my favorite Terrans of all time. So it'd be amazing and definitely a highlight of my life so far to be involved with something so prolific in the scene. This is why I love the community. We have such passionate people, and I want to be part of that. I want to be a player that people see and they're like, he is good.
Alright, I like this guy.
Yeah,
he won me over with his little clever quote. He's
zippy.
15 years old.
And he's zippy, you know? He's
15.
clever,
He's got
he's
the
zippy.
accent.
He's got the accent. Polt definitely should
He's
see
very
this.
cheeky, if you know what I mean.
Ryan Hamblett from UK. Good job. Ryan Hamblett.
Oh, we'll see your app.
Now that the CSN team has selected the top 30 applicants, it's time to present them to Polt and Violet.
This is Violet. Juani, how you doing?
I'm pretty good. I'm really excited about who applied my team, and I just can't wait to see what they sing, what they have a fashion, how they like Starcraft, how they like, their gaming life, and why want to join my team. So I'm still pretty exciting about it.
So we're ready to watch, ready to take some notes and get through these final 15.
Hey, I'm Caitlin, and this is my application video for CSN's training camp. So my goal for Starcraft 2 is to always just get better and try to get to the point where I can be competitive. And why should Violet pick me? Well, as I just mentioned, I am learning to dual race. So over the past few months, I made a lot of Terran friends. I've learned to blend in. They don't even know if they've been infested. I will get intel, and I will bring it back to us, and we will exploit it for the swarm.
Well, she's a good spy. She's a good spy, come on.
Yeah.
And we need a spy for the Terran, right?
Maybe we do.
So, but we'll see.
We'll see. Alright.
I'm just saying we need a good spy. So.
It's good military. It's good military tactics, right there.
Yeah, exactly. It's a strategy game, so I need a strategy, right?
Of course.
And Polt is not here, so she don't know we have spy, right?
No, Polt isn't gonna
I didn't decide yet, but I'm just saying.
We're just saying.
Hi everyone, my name is Andrew Colts. I'm a 29-year-old Terran from Seattle, Washington, and I want to play for Team Polt. I'm the team captain for the Microsoft AHGL team. My favorite StarCraft 2 moment was the BlizzCon World Championship 2013. Jaedong versus Deer in the semifinals, Game 5. In the final game, he pulled off this amazing play, unburrowing an army on top of Deer's. So this is kind of my last chance to do it. Really be great at the game that I love and have loved for a long time. So this is it. This is it, man. Team Polt is my best shot. I'm gonna give it my all, and I hope I make it.
What kind of vibe did you get from him? Is someone like that? Is it someone that you think would benefit from coaching? That you'd enjoy coaching?
Yeah, he's playing consistently. Then it's always, it means he deserves it. Getting coaching and coached. I don't know. Anyways.
Guys and gals over at the Cyber Sports Network, my name is Austin Kelway and I'm applying for the CSN training camp event with Polt and Violet. I would say my favorite StarCraft 2 moment was probably MLG last year, which was Polt's last big tournament win in a long time. I remember thinking, man, this guy is so good. He's gonna tear crap up. And lo and behold, he came through, man, and he swept MLG Anaheim. And I remember I was with my cousin. We were both going ballistic over it because it was incredible. His play was off the charts. Korean Terrans, man, they're pretty good.
Every Korean is good, to be honest.
I would say my #1 goal from StarCraft is to have fun, you know? People say I'm generally quite funny, humorous, positive. I like to think I'm that. I like to think good things about myself. That's what I think makes me special. And yeah, hire me, man. I know what I'm doing.
Oh, this guy's an attractive guy.
Austin, what do you think about Austin Kelway?
Yeah, he's really attractive and he's like smart. He's like, you know, he trying to using his like skill and his confidence. That's how I get attention at first. And he's actually really good personality and he's a really good chill dude. I think he's a really chill dude.
Hello, Polt and Cyber Sports Network. My name is William, or Super Serial. I've always had this goal in the back of my head that if I was able to really punch through and get to like a good diamond level, maybe master or something like that, I think I'm generally entertaining, interesting, humorous. That coupled with some good technical gameplay skill would be worthy of an opportunity to maybe try streaming on my own in my spare time. I've been working professionally as an engineer for nearly 10 years in a nuclear power plant. So if you need to worry about, okay, is this guy capable of handling the accountability and the pressure and the commitment to something like this, I've been responsible for some pretty ethereal stuff in my job. There's just a tad bit of pressure and accountability in what I do.
Do you think he'd make a valuable team member? You think you would actually have a productive time with him? Yeah, I think so, actually. If someone is positive, then and enthusiastic, it's always helpful.
Because you're always positive and enthusiastic, I think. So I feel like you're kind of drawn to that a little bit. I don't know what's going to be happening on Team Violet, but I think the people who are most excited about it are going to be the best ones for your team. I don't know if you'd agree with that, but
yeah, it's also important to have some motivation, and I think he has it.
Hello, my name is Jonathan Boland. This is my video application for Cyber Sports Network Training Camp. My favorite moment in StarCraft 2 history is when Violet won I Am Sao Paulo. It was incredible for me as a fan.
What do you think?
Does that make you feel good?
Yeah, exactly.
You mentioned you winning Sao Paulo. How was that moment for you?
You know, it's like my first time. It's like first time won my live W tournament. I'm from Warcraft 3 when I young too. When I started pro gaming, but I never win like big tournament. Well, I was like Jota Cup and some like online tournament, but that's not enough was it. So I'm trying to WCS and other tournament, offline tournament.
Keep trying.
And yeah, but I didn't get only 4th place, and that's all my top was it. So
you played.
I moved to Starcraft 2, and I didn't expect I didn't expect I will win one day. I was thinking like I'm playing like until I get the enough age and just quit and do something just right and just like other people. So that means a lot to me.
The victory at Sao Paulo.
Yes, so that made me I can do it. So that's why I try to work hard and getting here so far.
Right.
Yeah. So It's a really nice to stay team.
I've been a fan of his since the original Cyber Sports Network training camp.
Look at you! It's really old, you know.
I would be happy to work behind the scenes. I'd be happy to be a caster or a personality, like Day 9 or Husky or Tempo. I'd be happy to do any of those things. But I think everyone wants to be a pro player. If I can't do it, it's fine, but I want to see if I can. I want to see if you can teach a 27-year-old dog new tricks.
Well, I'm 25 Korean age, so you're just like 2 years older than me,
Yeah.
so it's not really a big deal. And you know, it's like a lot of, not a lot, but many older people, I don't want to say old, because I feel like really old, but we're not bad.
Right.
So,
everyone has potential.
Yeah,
it's practice, and it's time, and it's obviously education for someone like you.
Name is Jonathan Martin. Starcraft 2 name is Kioff, the new GG, and I've been playing Starcraft 2 for quite a while now. Favorite moment wise, can't really ever top actually getting to watch a Pro League game live, staying up late one night for the first time and watching it, and experiencing an ace match. It's full of energy. It's really exciting to see who picks who for their ace player and why they picked them. Nothing's better than a Terran's victory, and so that's the real reason why I'm applying. You know, is Team Polt would be awesome to be on, but Team Polt winning would be even cooler.
It looks nice.
Nice?
Yeah.
Nice? If you had to choose a word that wasn't nice, what would it be?
What I mean is,
it was good.
The thing I most like is if I say something, if I advise something to him, I think he will really follow well.
You think he'll be committed?
I mean,
when you tell him what to do, you think he'd be someone who would listen to you and actually
I
apply
think he's open to receive other people's opinions, I think.
Hello guys, I am Tommy Did St. Brown. I am a 14-year-old Zerg player, and my favorite StarCraft 2 moment, Bomber versus Scarlet, Game 3 of the Red Bull Battleground. Scarlet was down and out. She had a couple lings left and a queen or two, and then boom, the banelings explode on the ramp, Bomber GG's out, and it was just an amazing moment of what just happened. I am not special. I am not better than the other people that are playing. I'm sure there are some people that are way better than me. I'm not mechanically gifted especially. I am nothing special, but I love the game with all my heart. And I want to get better, and I want to show people that I can be good at the game. I want to be up there. I want to be able to go on the stage of DreamHack and shower the champagne over everyone. And I think that this would be an amazing way to do it.
This guy is amazing, and he's really young, but you know what he just said. He wanna like beat everybody and wanna burn the champagne on the stage, right? I haven't done yet, but yeah, this guy just give me the motivation. Yeah, I'm really impressive what he's just saying, and yeah, he's a beast.
Well done, Tommy Brown.
Yeah,
nice
really
application.
Well
Scarlet versus Bomber, and Scarlet's banelings were borrowed, and we all knew. Bomber had no idea, obviously, because he couldn't see. Walked right over them, lost about half of his Marines, and I was like, oh no, Bomber. I have some seriously infectious passion. I love the game, I love the community, and like I said, I do everything I can at every turn to help both.
I think it was a good idea to put music in there, but it was a bit loud. But it could have done better, but I still like the idea, and like, how do I say that? It looks everything fine.
He's happy. He's content, I think is a little bit more accurate.
Well, yeah, I don't know.
He's very smiley.
Yeah.
Timothy Khalil, and I'm a 17-year-old Zerg player, and I'm about to graduate from a high school in a little town in South Florida. I have a younger sister and a dog, and as I am from Florida, a Florida snowman, which is actually nothing more than just a snowman that's melted. But
Florida somebody got melted.
My favorite moment from StarCraft 2 definitely has to be Jaedong versus Deer, Game 5 from the WCS Global Finals. You know, I wasn't even in the audience, but I just got this really great feeling of hype watching my favorite player take down Deer, a guy who everyone considered either was going to win the tournament or at least take second place, and he didn't do either, and that was just, it was really awesome. I believe Violet should pick me for his team because I'm very dedicated to improving myself, and
because I believe I have what it takes to really push myself to that next level. That, and if the team's morale drops too low, I always have my Florida snowman to back us up.
That was a nice snowman.
It was melted.
If I pick him, it's of course snowman. The snowman is a bag of him, right?
Show and tell the Violet, and your chances will go up for getting chosen.
Hi, my name is Jessica Trinega. I am known in the StarCraft 2 esports world as Zombie Grub. My goal in StarCraft 2 is really just to do whatever I can with what I have. I am known as a caster, a personality, which you want to call it right now. I guess pretty much a caster. But I originally wanted to be a gamer. I wanted to be a pro gamer. I'm not going to just, squeal about Polt and then be like, all these commitments, media stuff and practice, I don't want to do that now. That's exactly what I want to do. I want to practice, I want to learn from Polt. I want to be a better caster by being a better player.
I think she's really dedicated. She said she wanted to be a pro gamer, and she's actually playing reasonably high level. She said Masters, he's on Masters. No matter what, just it's hard to be on Master. So I know she's dedicated.
My name is David Scheid, Wonder on Battle.net. I haven't been playing very seriously until MLG Dallas 2013, which is my favorite StarCraft moment of all time. It was rough. For Zerg tournaments, it was very rough. Life and Lenok, and I know these statistics by heart, Life and Lenok were the only two Zergs to win a non-ZVZ matchup against a Korean. But as a joke to a friend, I said, just as a dare or a bet, I was like, if Life wins MLG, I'm switching to Zerg. And he did. And it was crazy. As for why, or what I want to do with this game, I want to do anything. It doesn't matter to me. Personality, player, caster, event organizer, or some kind of behind-the-scenes guy, none of it matters to me. I want to see this game, grow. This game is more than a game for me. It's a passion, and it's a lifestyle, and it's amazing. And so, yeah.
He says this game is important I think there's pro gamer fashions. Thing is that this is important. It's not a normal, right? It's for me as a job, but before I start pro gaming, I was thinking like that too. That's how I get that. I can say it's a good fashion.
It's more than just a game.
Yeah.
It's part of your lifestyle in a sense. It's a part of you as a person, kind of.
Hi, my name is Mohammed Hashim, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about myself and why I think I'd be great for Team Polt. One of my favorite StarCraft 2 moments would have to be when Marine King beat DRG for the second time! Duo! Yes, how the hell you say two in Spanish? Dos! How he beat them 2 times at an MLG, and how Marine King was just at his prime. Yes, I know, joke, ha 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 ha. My goal for StarCraft 2 would have to be, since that moment, I was like, I really want to become professional at this. I'm like, this is my goal. I will try my hardest to win for you, Polt.
This guy's fun. Really fun. He had a lot of energy. Yeah. And he looks so dedicated. He definitely... What do you think about that? Practicing 20 hours a day. Seems... It exaggerated too much. I feel like 20 hours a day might not help very much after a certain point, but overall, it's more harm than good. Yeah. Actually. Not sleeping is not good for you.
Hi, I'm Albert Tao. My favorite SC2 moment, I have one every week, man. If I do a really good play, or one day I just sit down, I play, I'm like, you know what? I've been working really hard on this matchup, this build against this composition, something along those lines, and today it clicked. That right there is my favorite SC2 moment.
There are many players who think like him. What I mean is, as I said just before, he likes to figure something out and improve himself. It's really important, I think. And that's the way how I practice. Very, very similar to how I do it.
It's not about winning, right?
But
eventually it's
the
about
goal is winning.
but it's not about did I win this game or lose this game? There's always something to take away from the game.
Yeah,
Well, the winning is all that matters in tournament, but playing ladder games or practice games, it doesn't matter at all, winning or not. So it's more important to improve.
When I was in bronze, the most important people to me were not a big community figure. It was always just some gold player, some diamond player, some masters player who took pity and was like, hey, this is a lonely freaking game. I'm gonna extend the hand of friendship, and I'm gonna make sure that your stay in this game isn't as miserable as it could be. And as much as we say that there's somebody saving esports, or there's, you know, just like a patch is gonna fix the game, no, it's not about that. It's the community. If the community is open, we extend hand, not towards the veterans, you know, the players we respect, but to new people and people who are just like burnt out in the game. Then I think this game very well could just thrive.
I think he's very smart. In what way? Like, he's smart as in he knows how to talk to you, or he's smart as in he seems like someone who would be good for this, or for the training camp in general? I think he's smart for everything, especially in-game thing. I think he's understanding the game quite well. There are not many pro players understanding game that well. Actually, sad, but it's true.
Now that Polt and Violet have seen all the applications, it's time for them to choose which 5 players will be on their team.
We have selected the final team members, and now we are about to call them. They have no idea what's happening. They think they're coming in for a follow-up interview, but we're actually going to tell them that they are on Team Violet.
Well, I'd like to say welcome to join my team. You got this, so, well, welcome first.
You did it.
You did it.
You're on Team Violet, man.
Wait, seriously?
Yes. You're with me.
Wait, I thought this was an interview.
We tricked you.
It's kind of a trick, I'm sorry about that, but it's make you kind of a little surprised.
You did it.
Because you surprised me, so I do like to make you surprised too.
Wait, oh my god. I'm so happy right now.
I can tell, man.
Oh my goodness. Thank you so much.
What's on your mind?
I'm really excited. Like, this is, it's like a dream almost, because like a year ago when I started playing, I was always like, this kind of training camp thing was always like, ah, man, that'd be so cool, like the TV shows when they do that. Thank you so much.
You will be on my team.
Oh, yes. Team Polt. Oh my god, that's so awesome. Thank you so much, man. This is so cool.
Yeah,
oh my god.
I'm really happy too.
Yeah, this is gonna be so cool.
We are here for a follow-up interview, and Violet has some words for you.
Okay.
You made it.
Oh, wow, that's amazing.
You're in, dude. You're on Team Violet. Your video was awesome.
Welcome to be on my team.
Oh, thank you, Polt. That's like, honestly, it's an honor, in all honesty. Didn't even expect a callback, but it's amazing that I got this opportunity, so thank you.
Congratulations, you will be my team now. You're my 3rd player.
You did it.
You did it.
Really?
You really. Yeah, congratulations.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, because I like how you're kind of confidence. I wanna say cocky. Yeah, you know, it's like your application really make me fun, and I feel happy, and so I wanna have more fun with you with playing the game, and I think you and me can make really good show and really makes fun together. That's why I pick you. So thanks for showing your personality.
I decided to have you on my team, and congratulations.
Thank you. Awesome. Oh, that's gonna be great.
That's why I pick my team.
Oh, that's cool. It's so good.
Even it's not stage, but we can still kicking some ass in Team Polt's skit, and we can make shopping improvement here. How about that?
That sounds good.
That's awesome, right?
Good. Yeah.
All right. Congratulations, Tommy. Welcome to join.
Thank you.
You're CM Storm Polt. Oh my god, I'm gonna lose my mind. It is an honor to meet you, sir.
I decided to have you in my team, so congratulations.
Am I dreaming? I didn't expect this. I'm just some student. You understand? I'm just some diamond schmuck from nowhere. You picked me.
Well, the diamond thing doesn't matter.
Thank you very much.
I can help
Oh.
you.
My God.
Give me a second.
I don't know what to say. Do you know what this means to me? Do you know how much time I've put into StarCraft just studying your game, studying how you think, how you play? And now you're talking to me face to face. You're telling me I get to practice with you? This is an honor. Thank you. Really, thank you.
With the teams now picked, it's time to begin the training camp. On Team Polt, we have Albert Tao, Andrew Koltz, Jessica Chernega, Mohammed Hakem, and Tyler O'Keefe. On Team Violet, we have Austin Kelway, David Scheid, Jonathan Boland, Caitlin Rochelle, and Tommy Brown. Each player has the tools to succeed, but ultimately only one will be crowned champion on this season of CSN Training Camp.